Today, I want to talk about the secret power of acting foolish. Why smart people hide their intelligence. Some of the smartest people in the world do something surprising. They hide their intelligence. They speak softly. They observe quietly. They allow others to underestimate them. Not because they lack brilliance, but because they understand the power of appearing foolish. Tonight, we explore the hidden psychology behind this accent strategy, the wisdom of blending in, the strength of saying less, and the quiet advantage of not showing your full mind to everyone. This is what they call the secret power of acting foolish, why smart people hiding their intelligence. The quiet ones sees everything. Smart people know something others don't. Power lies in observation, not display. When you speak less, you hear more. When you reveal little, you learn a lot. When you play smart, others shows their true size. And so, intelligent people chooses silence when others choose noise. They allow people to think about whatever they want because they know the truth does not need defending. In a room full of voices, the quiet one sees the whole landscape. They sees intentions, weaknesses, motives, patterns. They gather knowledge not through showing off, but through staying still. Why intelligence can be intimidating. Intelligence makes people uncomfortable, not always intentionally, but naturally. When someone is too sharp, too aware, too quick, others feel exposed. They feel judged. Even when the smart person says nothing, they feel threatened. Even when no threat exists, they project insecurity onto the one who simply understands more. And so, the intelligent person learn to hide their edge, not to deceive, but to keep peace, protect relationships, and avoid unnecessary conflicts. Sometimes, appearing foolish is simply choosing harmony over ego. The art of strategy humility. There is humility, and then there is strategy humility. This is not a weakness, it is wisdom. Smart people know when to stay quiet, let others speak first, let others think they are right, avoid correcting every mistake, play along instead of dominating, because they understand a simple truth. You don't need to prove intelligence to actually possess it. Intelligence is not loud, ego is loud, wisdom is quiet. Strategy humility allows the intelligent person to navigate life without threatening others, without inviting jealousy, without becoming a target of insecurity. Why being underestimated is an advantage. Being underestimated is one of the greatest advantages in life. When people think you are foolish, they reveal more than they show. They let down their guards. They underestimate your capabilities. They make predictable mistakes. They don't prepare for your success. This gives the observant person a strategy upper hand. You cannot surprise people who expect brilliance, but you can easily surprise people who expect nothing at all. People understand the power of being the pawn that no one watches closely until it reaches the other side of the board and becomes something powerful. Let's talk about the wisdom of listening more than speaking. Over talking exposes you. Listening protects you. When others talk, you learn their desires, their insecurities, their intentions, their fears, their strategies, their weaknesses. People who talk too much often reveal too much. People who listen become powerful. Smart people pretend to know less because it encourages others to speak more. After the more others speaks, the more truth reveals itself. That is emotional intelligence. That is strategic communication. That is psychology of power. Emotional intelligence, the hidden layer. Some people hide their intelligence not because they fear jealousy, but because they understand the connection. They know that showing too much brilliancy can create distance, make others feel inadequate, or trigger competition. So they soften their presence, they lighten their tone, they pretend not to know certain things, not for manipulation, not for deceit, but to make others feel safe, comfortable, seen, and valued. This is emotional intelligence, a deeper form of wisdom that prioritizes human connection over intellectual victory. The dangers of showing too much intelligence. When you reveal too much intelligence, you face certain risks. One, people compete with you. They want to outperform you. They see you as a rival. Two, people become defensive. They feel judged or inferior. Three, people misunderstand your intentions. Wisdom gets mistakes for arrogancy. Four, you attract resentment. Some people hate what they cannot match. Five, people expect perfection from you. Every mistake becomes magnified. Six, you lose strategy advantage. People adjust their behavior once they see your intelligence. Of this risk, smart people learn when to intentionally downplay their abilities, not to shrink, but to protect their peace, their energy, and their focus. Why ancient philosopher praise holy ignorance? Across ancient teachings, from the Tao Te Ching says, those who know do not speak, those who speak do not know. Poet said, I know that I know nothing. Same master taught students to stay humble, hide their depths, and learn endlessly. Why? Because wisdom grows in openness, not arrogance. When you pretend to know everything, you stop learning. When you allow yourself to appear simple, you remain a student, and a student can always evolve. This is the foundation of mastery. Let's now reflect about what I've been saying. Acting foolish does not mean being foolish. It means choosing awareness over ego. It means choosing peace over display. It means choosing strategy over validation. Smart people hide their intelligence because they understand that wisdom is not a performance, it is a quiet power. Power that grows in silence, a power that listens, a power that observes, a power that waits for the right moment. You don't need to prove your intelligence. You don't need to convince anyone. You don't need to outshine others. Your brilliance is not diminished by hiding it. Sometimes the strongest mind is the one that chooses quiet. Sometimes the wisest person is the one the world underestimates. And sometimes the greatest power comes from letting people believe you are less than you are until the moment you choose to reveal what you have known all along. Wisdom whispers, ego shouts. Thank you.